Now listen, you've been saving up, you've been doing your research, and you're ready to take that first big step into buying your first designer handbag, and I've made the comprehensive list for you. Hey guys, my name's Caleb. I post luxury and lifestyle related content every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So if that's something you're into, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Consider joining and becoming a member because we have an awesome community over here at the Caleb Snell channel. So with that out of the way, let's dive right in. Up first, I chose the long clutch Andiamo with handle from Bottega Veneta. Now this bag, it's going to do several things. If you have more of a social lifestyle, if you're going to dinners, going to galleries, theater, you're going to need a good clutch bag, and this bag will do it perfectly for you. Now the color I chose is going to be in the color Barolo, which is a beautiful, rich oxblood red, which quite frankly is going to be very on trend for spring-summer 2024. After studying the fashion weeks that we had recently, I think that deep shades of red are going to be a recurring theme throughout the next year, which is going to give you more bang for your buck because that trend is going to give this bag a little bit more longevity. Also, the great thing with this dark shade of red, it's going to work with blacks, neutrals, even a good spot of color, and it's going to be a perfect hard-working clutch for you. Now this finish, you guys, is iconic for Bottega Veneta. They are known for their intrecciato weave on their bags, and this bag is made of gorgeous supple lambskin, which is just going to develop a beautiful patina over time. Quite frankly, at just $26.50, I think this is going to be a very good investment for your collection, especially as your first clutch bag. Now listen, if that nearly $3,000 price tag gives you a little bit of pause, a little bit of hesitation, let's switch it up then and let's check out the house of YSL. Now this bag from YSL is the Lou Camera Bag, and it's been a perennial classic for this house for many years. This bag, it's going to give you a lot of bang for your buck. Priced at currently $16.90, this is going to be more for the on-the-go person, someone who needs their hands free. Maybe they're getting groceries, watching the kids, running around, just being busy, and they don't want to fuss with a top handle or a clutch. This bag is going to do that duty for you oh so well. Now the YSL camera bag, it has been updated. There's now a back pocket on the outside, which you could easily slip your iPhone in. Plenty of space back there. And if you want something a little bit more in depth, my friend Jamie at Luxe Petite recently unboxed this bag, and it is oh so good. And this bag is at a really good price point, especially for a luxury bag these days. $16.90, you can't beat it. All right guys, we've seen some really good options so far, but let's switch it up and check out everyone's first house. This is the gateway house to luxury, if you will. This is the Empreinte Leather Carryall PM in the color cream. Now, I have tried this bag on myself in the MM size, and I loved it. The Empreinte Leather, it's beautiful. It's gonna give you, let's be honest, safe space, no judgment, but typically, myself included, I started out with a monogram Speedy. Everyone wants to have a monogram on their first bag. Well, maybe not everybody, but a good majority of us start out with something in monogram. This is going to give you a little bit more elevation to that. It's in the Empreinte Leather, but you're still going to get that all over monogram that you might be looking for. The PM size currently comes in both cream and black, and it's currently priced at $3,050, which for an all leather LV bag, I hate to say it, is not that bad. But what's great about this bag is its versatility. So not only is it going to sit nicely on the shoulder with that nice thick strap, you can drop it down on the buckles and go longer shoulder, maybe crossbody if you're petite, I don't know. But guys, this is a really cute bag and a good buy for the money. Now you're asking yourself, okay, we've seen a really good clutch, we've seen an amazing crossbody that was also really well priced, we've seen a good shoulder bag, but what about something for the more formal person? Someone who's a little bit more put together, maybe they're in the corporate industry and they just need like a good everyday handbag. Well, this top handle from Ferragamo is gonna fit that bill perfectly. This is the Ferragamo Studio bag in size small. It does come in small, medium, and large. I picked the small version just for like price point in mind. This is done in a beautiful textured Saffiano leather, which again, aside from reds, next year we're going to be seeing a lot of textures come into play as well for 2024. Again, making this a good investment for the long term. And what I love about this bag is not only is it top handled if you need it to be a little more dressed up, it can go on the shoulder with the use of its shoulder strap. Now, the Ferragamo Studio bag, this has been on my list for a very long time, and if your style aesthetic, if you kind of gravitate more towards like say the Birkin, this is going to give you that beautiful iconic structure with the hardware on the front, but without the Birkin price tag, which as we all know, for the first bag might be a bit much to get started with. I'm just saying, save space. Now, we have seen a surge in very large totes ever since the on-the-go tote from LV was released in like 2018, 2019. Ever since then, it seems like every single house has a huge tote, which I can see the appeal, especially if you're working in the office, you need to throw your laptop in there, or if you have younger ones and need to carry a lot of their stuff. A big tote is gonna come in handy for you. This one comes in towards the lower end of our list at $21.50. and it's still gonna give you that monogram that you might be looking for. So this is the Gucci medium tote with interlocking G. This is gonna be a classic design. It's almost giving the Gucci Diana without that Gucci Diana price point, if you will. And it's also, in my opinion, a little bit more updated than, say, like the Gucci Ophidia collection. We've been seeing the Ophidia collection quite a bit. I myself have some, but I haven't used it in a while just because it is everywhere. This is gonna break away from that, and it's gonna give you that classic Gucci monogram that's gonna not really date the bag, which is amazing in my opinion. So check this bag out, really well priced, big tote, perfect for everyday use. So I want to show you that you can get a little bit more bang for your buck if you go the pre-owned route. Don't be afraid of pre-owned. The majority of my collection is actually pre-owned. I think it's a fun way to shop. You're gonna find pieces that maybe you wanted when you were younger and couldn't quite afford yet, or you're gonna get some really cool rare things that you're not gonna be able to get at a boutique. And if you want to be like me and kind of fast track your Hermes journey and you don't want to do the one-to-one spend in the store, well, this is going to be a great way to kind of dip your toe into that pond. So to kick off the pre-owned category and show you that you can truly get some amazing bang for your buck, I've picked out the Chanel Caviar Quilted Leather Filigree Clutch. You guys, this bag is stunning. It's priced at only $18.40 over on Fashion File, and if you're familiar with Fashion File, occasionally they'll do like an extra 10% off, or if you're patient like I am, you can figure out like the 30-day routine of like the 5, 10, 20, 30, and so on. And it's such a good bag, you guys. So this is going to be perfect for someone who wants something a little bit more dressed up, if you will, but still want that logo on the front. No shame, I used to be there myself. But this bag, it's under the radar, minimal hardware, so you don't have to worry about scratching, things like that, because again, this could be your first clutch, so it's something that you're going to be using a lot of. And that caviar leather is going to be oh so forgiving, especially in day-to-day situations. Kind of sticking to the same price range, sub $2,000, let's look at a good crossbody. This crossbody is from Louis Vuitton, and there's something perennially classic about anything monogram from LV. It's always at the top of everyone's list. And again, that's where I got my start, and almost all the other bag collectors that I know got their start with LV. So this is gonna be that perfect first bag, and it's gonna go crossbody. So you're gonna get that nice hands-free versatility. And another reason I chose this bag in particular is it doesn't have any vachetta. Vachetta for your first handbag can be a little daunting, trust me, I've been there. Not having to care for it is gonna make you enjoy that bag oh so much more. This is the Odeon PM, currently priced at $18.70. Perfect for crossbody versatility. This is gonna be a great weekend bag. You're gonna be able to throw everything you need in there, a bottle of water, and it's gonna be beautifully hands-free, perfect for almost any occasion. From the office to the weekend, you name it, the Odeon's for you. All right, listen, I have been collecting handbags since 2008, 2007. So I have had my fair share of experience with handbags. However, one house that I have not purchased from yet, caveat yet, is Celine. And it is quite frankly the perfect bag. I am trying so hard not to hit add to bag right now. But this is the Celine Sangle shoulder bag in the size small color taupe. Again, we're gonna be seeing a lot of neutrals, a lot of nice warm shades next year. So this again is gonna be a really good investment in the long run. It's in a nice textured leather. Again, Saffiano is gonna be a lot more forgiving than say like a smooth box calf leather. So you're gonna be able to get your use out of this. And what I love about this is just like a big open bucket bag with a nice thick guitar strap on the shoulder. Super comfy, super casual, perfect for the weekend. And quite frankly, since it's a Celine, minimal branding, minimal logos, this is gonna be perfect for the office too. So check it out. Like I said, everything's gonna be linked down below. Please buy this so I don't, because it's currently priced at only $15.50, which as you all know these days is a steal in the handbag world. So please buy it so I don't. Now this next bag, I'm gonna admit I'm a little biased because I have the Suhali Lingerie GM. It is gorgeously constructed, beautiful materials, goat skin from the West Indies, trimmed in nice thick calf skin, and tons of gold hardware, rivets, you name it. So this collection has always had a special place in my heart, and if you talk to any LV collector who specifically loves the Marc Jacobs era like I do, they're gonna tell you that Suhali is like the end-all be-all for LV, the top quality, the best bag. So I've chosen for you the Suhali Le Fabuleux in the color black, currently priced at only $835, which is a steal for such a beautifully constructed bag. Again, this is gonna be a nice dressed up top handle. So this is gonna be perfect for the office, the workplace, maybe going to events, dressed up on the weekends, you name it. This bag is such a classic. And this is quite possibly the best constructed, most detailed bag on this entire list. And it's the best price. So snap up Suhali while you can. I have a feeling we're gonna be seeing a rise in Suhali prices next year. So we've made it to the last bag on this list, and this bag is from Hermes, sub $1,500. So which bag is it? It's not gonna be a Birkin, it's not gonna be a Kelly, I hate to disappoint. So this is the Victoria 2 32 centimeters in Torion Clemence leather in the color blue jean, which is phenomenal. I love the color blue jean. I have always wanted a blue jean Birkin. I have a blue jean Kelly, but this bag has been on my watch list here for a minute over at Fashion File. Currently priced at only $14.65. You're getting beautiful handmade French quality for under $1,500. I mean, like, can you beat it? This is gonna be a great tote. Is it big enough for you to put your laptop in? Maybe if you have like a smaller Air or a smaller like maybe iPad or something like that, it's gonna be good for that. But this bag, it can go up on the shoulders if you're petite enough, and it's really just a gorgeous bag. Cannot go wrong with Clemence leather. It's going to be a little bit softer than Togo leather is, so it's going to have a little bit more suppleness to it. It's going to drape on the body nicely when you wear it on the shoulder. Overall, it's going to be a gorgeous bag, beautifully priced, and did I mention it's Hermes? So that rounds out my top 10 picks for your first designer bag. It's not a one size fits all. You really have to look at it like, how do I live my life? What kind of bag do I carry now? And go in and make a smart purchase. If you're going to be someone that likes big totes, comfortable hobos, maybe don't go for a top handle for your first bag because you're not going to get the use out of it and you spend all that money. You need to make sure that it's going to be a bag that you're going to love for years, that's going to fit your lifestyle and your just style aesthetic in general, and make sure to keep it. That is the number one regret to almost any bag collector I talk to. We don't have our first bags and it is a huge regret. You're going to spend the rest of your life searching for that bag again. So just keep it. If you can keep it, just keep the bag and make sure to enjoy it. Like designer bags, you know, at the end of the day, it's just a bag. You're gonna put your stuff in it, but it's gonna make a bold style statement and it's gonna need to speak to you and your aesthetic. So make sure to do your homework first. Once you're ready, pull the trigger and let me know down in the comments what you got. Or if you already have a ton of handbags like yours truly, what was your first designer bag? I wanna know like where you got your start. I got my start with the Louis Vuitton Monogram Speedy, which seems to be kind of the number one stop off, but let's get a conversation going down below. Thank you for joining me, guys. Stay safe, have fun. I'll see you in the next one.